Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Whenever this video finds you, I hope you're having a rad time. I'm the Figure Dude, and on today's Work in Progress Wednesday, we're going to be making WrestleMania 40 Damien Priest. Without further ado, let's talk about some figures. Dude. Welcome back. Like I said, today I'm making a Damien Priest custom, and I have liked his figures. I thought the head sculpts have been good. I like that we get the molded legs. I think they look very good, but the torso drives me nuts. I think it's way too small for him. If you watch a match between him and Sheamus, they look like equals in size. Like, Sheamus is a big guy, but Damien Priest doesn't look out of place. His figures, they make the torso really skinny, and it bothers me because it makes him shorter. It makes him just not look as big. Like, he's got the skinny arms. These are the arms and legs from his figures, and the head. So we've got the torso here. This was a Tongaloa. I had started using this torso, just didn't like how it looked for him. Is a Kurt Angle torso from his red, white, and blue Elite in the attire when did he wear that? Survivor Series, maybe? I don't remember now. But I'm going to use it for Damien, and I think it's going to look awesome, all painted up with the decals and everything. So I'll need to repaint the skin tone so it's in the, like that Samoan colored skin tone. Obviously, the legs, everything, there's going to be a lot of black. Got to paint the wrist black, the legs all black, the torso here. I'm going to take it all apart too, sand it down, and BEW Customs on his Instagram while ago, I don't know when it was, but he took apart the legs and then he sanded down the knee joint and used a UV resin on it to get it to stay like without paint rubbing. So I'm going to attempt that today. It might go terribly wrong. I might botch this custom, but we're gonna give it our best try. So I'm gonna try that out today. Other than that, we've just got a lot of decals. So I think it's gonna look. These are. I really like the color choices with these. I think they're gonna look really good. Here's all the like chest, trunks decals. There's just a lot. I think this is gonna look fantastic. I think it's going to give him the size that he needs. I wish I had bigger arms. I don't have decals for his tattoos or anything, though, so I'm just going to go with the Elite arms that he already has, but even then, I think it's going to be a huge upgrade, so let's go. To paint up these knee joints, and then, like I saw with BEW, I'm going to try to use the UV resin and see how that goes. And then if it works, it works. And if not, we'll try something else next time. But I'm going to paint all of the pieces individually. And then I will come back and seal them. Then I'll put them back together. And so I'll do all that painting and everything before I piece everything back together. So really, it's just a bunch of black. Get it nice and sealed. And then it's just decals from there. So once it's all prepped and everything, it won't be too bad. But a lot of steps to get there. So one of the things I did do between the knees and everything is sand it down so that it's not rubbing, so that I don't have to worry about the paint coming off once I have it all sealed. But with this UV resin, it says to use gloves. I don't know how toxic it is if it gets on your skin. Don't know how much damage it does. But I've never used this, so I painted it on there. Didn't paint it too heavy. I tried to cover everything, but it's pretty thick. Besides watching a Instagram reel, I have no idea what I'm doing. So I'm going to let these sit under here. It's supposed to just harden on its own, and I'll just kind of check in on it once we get close to done. But you can see the black on here I have sealed already. It's kind of got that like matte shine to it. And then obviously here, everything is pieced together. So I didn't film myself heating up and popping everything back in. But then the decals are the same process as always. Micro set, micro sole, hair dryer, touch up whatever we need to. I did not like the knee pads. The knee pad ones didn't fit on the mold there, so I just skipped over. I'm going to add some dots in with some gray paint at the end. All right, let's take a look at our Priest here. So the decals weren't a perfect fit for the body, which I expected. I didn't expect these to fit perfectly on the torso. If I used the normal Damien Priest torso that we've gotten, I think it would have stretched across just fine. Then the hair ends up covering up that spot anyway. On the legs, it wasn't perfect. Once I got it all on there, it wasn't a huge deal. Like, I had no issues. The only thing with the knee pads, I didn't like how those knee decals fit over the ones molded, so I just painted those on, but it was just some gray dots, so that was pretty simple. Everything else I'm really happy with. I really like the size of this body compared to what we have gotten, and actually, I'm going to step away for a second and go grab a Priest to compare this to. Okay, so here's his last Elite that we got, and I just think it's too skinny. I like the larger Kurt Angle torso here. For Priest, especially the head sculpt on the new one with as big as the hair is, I think that looks better too. I don't hate his figure by any means. I think it looks good. It just feels too small to me. I do think he should have some, like, a little bit bigger arms too, but overall, I'm really happy with what we've gotten from Mattel. And I assume his Ultimate Edition will be a little bulkier as well, but we'll just see when we get there. So until then, very happy with my custom here. Gonna grab the World Heavyweight belt and probably throw it on him, or I just need to get a couple more so I can keep it on, like, him, Gunther, and Rollins. But anyway, if you made it to the end of the video, thank you very much. If you got any suggestions for Work in Progress Wednesday, I would love to hear them. Please continue to like, share, subscribe, and remember, you can't buy happiness, but you can buy more action figures. Figure Dude out.